Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book your personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help us all on our path to our highest vibrational good. So this week, for our key to the week, we have the Strength card. This is going to be one of those weeks, Aquarius, where you've got to find your inner courage and your inner strength. This is going to be, now usually the Strength card is not necessarily an easy card, but usually it's a card that kind of says to you, you know what, this isn't so bad. This week, however, what I'm getting from this card is you're going to have to find the strength to say something or to do something that you have maybe been putting off. Maybe this is an ultimatum that needs to be put down. Maybe this is, something that you've wanted or needed to say to somebody about the way they treat you, about maybe the way that they are in general, about maybe there's something about yourself that you want or need to share with somebody or with the world in some respect. And it looks like this week it's going to require a lot of your courage. There's something that you really need to say, and it's not just for you getting it off your chest. There's something that needs to be said for maybe the way that people view you, maybe the way that people see you, maybe what people get to know about you. And so, sometimes what we learn about people tempers the way that we see them in light of their actions, so to speak. For our actions and options this week, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So this is what you're focused on at the moment, right? Your home, your finances, your family. These are the three things this week that are going to be taking up your most focus. And because you've got the Strength card here as well, this is about you saying to yourself, what do I want and need when it comes to my family? What do I want and need when it comes to my home? What do I want and need when it comes to my finances, right? This is about you getting very honest about what it is that you truly want and need at this moment in time, in this moment. I love this for us because it means that in effect, you're kind of taking control of your material world. But you're doing this through the process of saying, right, okay, how do I affect this? And more importantly, what is it that I'm doing or not doing or saying or not saying that is either withholding this from me or slowing the manifestation of this down in some respect. For your communications and conversations, you've got the 9 of Swords. There is a tough conversation that needs to be had this week. This is either by you, this could be something that's either said to you or something that you need to say. But this week there is a challenging conversation that maybe you've put off, maybe you've not wanted to. And it's interesting because usually with Aquarius people, we can have the tough conversations and we'll find a diplomatic way to say what needs to be said. We can hear somebody call us out on something and just be like, okay, you know what? Fine, I will own that. I might not like it, but I will own it. This week though, it's rare that you see an Aquarius shirk away from something, and this is why I say this might be something that has been going on in the background. Maybe it's something a little bit surreptitious, but it's coming to the surface this week regardless, so be aware of that. For your money and materials, you've got the 4 of Pentacles. This is what you're focused on. You're definitely focused on your home. You're definitely focused on your money, on your finances. This is going to see you really this week maybe looking at your savings pot. What is it going to take for me to get from where I am at this moment in time to where I would actually like to be? This could see, when it comes to your money as well, this is you looking at your savings, at your long-term future when it comes to the money that you have accumulated or wish to accumulate. And this week I feel like you're going to be getting really honest and really frank about what's either holding that up or what needs to be adjusted in light of it. Now, You've got the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. When it comes to the family, a family member, there could be some sort of issue this week that comes up that you might need to be aware of. You may very well, as well, this week, you may very well have a moment where you think, you know what, just as I take one step forward, there's always something or someone that wants to bring me down. And it does feel like this could be an issue with a family member. Now, when it comes to your physical home and the place that you live in, this is really, for me, it feels like you're deciding pretty much this week how much longer you're going to be in the place that you're in, or how much longer you're going to keep having the experience that you're having with a family member, with a partner, with a sibling, all of that kind of stuff looks like it's coming up for review this week. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is a week where a lot of you are working on your physical self. I know that the Strength card coupled with the Four of Pentacles, that can very often represent body fat. And so this week you could be saying to yourself, right, you know what, I'm not happy with my weight. I'm going to get really proactive about this. This is maybe about you building a long-term strategy for you to face this or to attack it head on, so to speak. But going to be a very interesting week in general, to be fair. For your love and relations, you've got the Ace of Wands. So this week, single Aquarians, you could be connecting with somebody, you could be meeting up with somebody, you could be having a little bit of a schmooze and a tussle. Ace of Wands underneath the Nine of Swords and the Strength card. You could be doing the Walk of Shame at some point this week. I know here in the UK it's meant to be banned, and I don't condone you breaking the law or whatever, but for single Aquarians, you could definitely be doing the Walk of Shame this week, so that was quite interesting. I'm just like, who do I know to be doing the Walk of Shame with? For those of you that are partnered, similar energy, but it's not going to be, obviously you're not doing the Walk of Shame, maybe you are. In which case, Rafi says no more. Jokes aside though, this could be about you and your partner discussing if you have intimacy issues. You could be talking about your sex life. You could be talking about your, what you actually need from your partner when it comes to sex and sensuality. You could just be having more fun with them, or, saying, look, you know what, I think we need to spice things up, or I think we need to reignite the spark. So it's going to be an interesting week, and I think this week you are going to be looking at that. When it comes to familial ties, that Ace of Wands is very focused at the moment on your what's the word? Come on, brain. When it comes to your familial ties, this is about how you can, even in the face of a pandemic, it's about how you can enjoy the company of the people that you love most more. This could be a lot of you. It looks like you might be making plans, for the holidays or Christmas or, whatever you might celebrate. Just keep those open, or keep those subject to change. Just because, as we know, we're not really sure what's going to be happening this year. All right. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.